Constitution and Bill of Rights by Sam Lurchin. The Constitution was written September 17, 1787. Delaware was the first state to ratify it on December 7th. New Hampshire was the ninth and final state needed to ratify it. They did this June 21st, 1788. Article 1 describes the legislative branch. The legislative branch is broken up into two sections, the House of Representatives and the Senate. The House currently has 431 members. The size of the House is made up of members from each state. How many members a state has is based on the population of each state. Members must be 25 years old to be elected, and they serve 2-year terms. The Senate has 100 members, 2 for each state. Members must be 30 years old to be elected and serve 6-year terms. Article 2 describes the executive branch. The most important part of the executive branch is the President and Vice President of the United States. The President serves 4-year terms with a max of 2 terms. They must be 35 years old and a natural-born citizen to be elected. They are voted in by the Electoral College. Each state gets 1 vote in the Electoral College per Congress member. Article 3 describes the judicial branch. The judicial branch is the court system in America. The highest court is the Supreme Court. Members of the Supreme Court are appointed by the President and must be approved by the Senate. They serve life terms, which means until retirement. Checks and balances were put into the Constitution to limit powers of any one branch. Checks and balances make it so each branch has power over the other 2 branches. An example would be how the President appoints Supreme Court members, but the Congress must approve them. The Bill of Rights is the first 10 amendments to the Constitution. It was introduced by James Madison. It was added to protect civil liberties and was requested by the Anti-Federalists. The Bill of Rights needed 3/4 of the states to be ratified. It got ratified December 15th, 1791. Amendment 1 grants freedom to the people of the United States. Freedoms included were freedom of speech, religion, right to assembly and petition, and freedom of press. Amendment 2 is the right to bear arms. The right to bear arms provides the rights to own weapons, and it's important because citizens can protect themselves and militias can be formed. Amendment 3 is protection from the quartering of troops. This means that no soldier may force themselves into the home of any civilian or citizen of America without the consent of the owner. This was put in because the British troops forced quartering during the Revolutionary War. Amendment 4 protects from unreasonable search and seizures. This means the government can't search your home or your person without a warrant. Things that can't be taken or searched are properties, papers, and people. Amendment 5 means that is double jeopardy. This means that you can't be tried for the same crime twice. You also have the right to not to testify against yourself. This is where the term pleading the fifth comes from. The Fifth Amendment also protects from unlawful imprisonment. The Sixth Amendment guarantees rights to a person in court. You are guaranteed a fair and speedy trial, impartial jury. You are allowed to confront the witnesses against you, and you're guaranteed a lawyer. The Seventh Amendment guarantees a jury in civil cases. The Seventh Amendment used to guarantee a jury for anything over $20, but since the writing of the Bill of Rights, the value of the dollar has changed, and now any dispute greater than $1,500 is guaranteed a jury. Amendment 8 is rights to person accused of a crime. This protects against cruel and unusual punishment, and it guarantees that extraordinarily large fines won't be. The Ninth Amendment protects against other rights not listed in the Bill of Rights. For instance, it doesn't say you can own a car or you cannot own a car, but you do have the right to own a car. The 10th Amendment grants powers to the state that aren't listed in the Bill of Rights as well, which means each state retains its freedom and independence, jurisdiction, and its own rights. An example would be medical marijuana in California. It is legal in California, but illegal everywhere else. California has the right to make it legal in California.